Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, my name is Suci Nur Fathonah from English Education Study Program Semester 5th. In this video, I will explaining about figurative language and give the example. Number 1. Personification. Personification makes you imagine something when you read poetry, fiction, and nursery rhyme. Because when you look personification, it gives human characteristics to inanimate objects, animals, or ideas. For example, the sky mirrors the sun at night. Another example, the sun greeted me this morning. Number 2. Simile. A simile is a figure of speech that expresses or compares something in the way by using the conjunction like or as. For example, she is happy like a cow. Another example, your mouth is noisy like a bee. Number 3. Hyperbole. Hyperbole is a sentence that is excessive or outrageous in telling something. However, these tend to be silly or funny. Hyperbole also adds color and depth to character. For example, you snore louder than a freight train. Another example, I've told you 1,000,000 times to clean your room. Number 4. Metaphor. When you make sentences with metaphors, you make statements that literally don't make sense. For example, time is a thief. Time is not actually stealing from you, but this conveys that idea that hurts or that sometimes seems to slip by without you noticing. Metaphors only make sense when the similarities between the two things being compared are apparent or readers understand the connection between the two words. For example, this coffee shop is a fridge. You are my world. Number 5. Symbolism. When we see a writing symbolism, then the symbolism has its own meaning of the word. But the word represents something completely different. We can see it from everyday symbolism and literature. Example, include red roses in your writing to symbolize love. Use the blackboard to represent education. As explained above, symbolism is found in literature as well. For example, number 6. Assonance. Assonance is a repeated vowel sound. That is, assonance is the repetition of vowel in an array, and alliteration is the repetition of consonant. If no assonance or alliteration is found in an array, it can be seen in one stanza of the poetry. For example, she can walk and talk in the dark. Explore the sight of the firelight. Number 7. Cliché. It's cliché if we write too much. So the writing becomes a cliché meaning that when we first wrote it was an extraordinary idea. However, over time it will become a cliche. We can find cliches in movies and pop culture. For example, love is blind. Misery loves company. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Number 8. Idiom. Idiom is a linguistic expression in the form of a combination of words that produce a figurative meaning. Idioms are usually used to make figurative sentences so that the delivery or meaning is memorable. For example, fathers work hard to support the family. The word toil means a figurative meaning which means to work hard. Another example, get sick first, have fun later. Be careful of the wind. Number 9. Metonymy. Metonymy is a figurative word in which one word or phrase is replaced by another that is closely related, such as crown for royalty. It means when a word becomes connected with another to the point where it can stand for the word. For example, you can't fight the power of the crown. I used a pen to write.
Number 10. Synecdoche. Synecdoche is a figure of speech that consists of several words to express a complete thing or things or its opposite. For example, get me some money. Young people like to eat meatballs during the rainy season.
Number 11. Alliteration. Alliteration is an intentional repetition of a consonant sound from a series of words in a sentence. In Indonesia, these words usually my grandfather's village are staff. Like that for example. As for other example, beautiful book had blooms in the bright sun. Bill bought a broken bike. Number 12. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is a sound device where the words sound like their meaning or mimic sound. They add a level of fun and reality to writing. For example, you could hear the hum of the engine. Another example, the dog barked ruff ruff. Okay, maybe that's all I can say. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.